right? Shalom, shalom. All right, Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out. All right, prophesy the downfall of America, Babylon the Great. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, YAHAWAH. Double honors to the elder apostles of all Israel, which are the elders of GMS out in New York City. All right, and with that, we just going off the top, just in the spirit. Whatever topic happens.
Well, since you stress the elders, let's go into this right here. So I can get this is the spirit, so we didn't put that together. But I'm gonna get this scripture. This is a few of them I want to touch on. 1 Timothy 5:1. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the younger man as brother.
Right.
So I just want to make this quick little point. So if you at one point in time part of the camp and you acknowledge these men as your elders, these are your these are your spiritual fathers, man. Your fathers that's concerned the truth. Okay? These are your leaders, man. Your head, your elders. All right, and you got to treat them as such. If you and your father came to this truth together, you would do what? You would you still honor your mother and your father. So if your father went off on something, you would approach him a certain way. All right, even YAHAWAH, when Mary came to him, he's like, it's not my time. That he still honored. Even when they came to him as a young boy, as a young man, when he was still at the temple, he said, "Don't you know I'm about my father's business?" And he still left with it. He still honored it and left with it. It's like the thing with the wine. Like, it's not my time yet. Basically, it's not my time yet to die. Like, I can't handle. They didn't tell me to stop drinking wine.
Right.
But he didn't say nothing much more to it. You still got to honor them. So a certain way, you got to deal with your parents. So you got to look at the elders in that sense.
Right. Shit. That's what the scriptures say. And that's everything you said. It was in my spirit. And you said it so right. But yeah, that's even in the law, man. Honor thy father and mother. All right. But how much more your spiritual parents, as the scriptures talk about, how much more of them, man? All right? Like the brother said, even shit, they may go off at they may go off, but still, it's a certain way you come at them.
Which they haven't been going off the doctrine.
Exactly.
For the record, he's saying they could, Really, they can't, honestly, because they didn't mean the Lord. But the point is, it was a hypothetical.
Right. Like how they entreated Ariah, man.
And guess what? Psalm 37:37 tells you what? Mark the perfect man. And Paul talks about following after his example. We should be following the example of our elders, man.
Exactly.
Ariah right now is out. He's not in his right mind, And they still have a certain level of respect for him because to them, that's their dad. That's Apostle Hart's dad. He still have a certain respect for him. That's how we supposed to be with the elders, whether they reprove us or not, man. But they always gonna reprove. They reprove us all the fucking time.
Shit.
Hey, what does it say him back to? I just stand on my watch and see how I answer when I'm reproved. Part of being a watchman is getting fucking checked all the time, man.
Constantly,
and
man.
You gotta fucking deal with it. Who the fuck are you, man? YAHAWAH? You the one that ain't going off? Motherfucker, you going off every fucking day, all day, man. Okay? This is Ephesians 6:1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. So your parents in the Lord, talking about who? Your elders. And then it goes even further to let you know that honor thy father and thy mother, which is in the law, is more spiritual than you think. It's talking about, I'm just reading. Honor thy, right after it talks about the parents in the truth, parents in the Lord, honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise. All right, that it may be well with thee and thou mayst live long on the earth. And that living long is talking about standing the truth, man. Honoring your elders and following that example, man. That'll keep you going in this truth, man. Because you're going to stick to the things you've been taught and being assured of who you learned them from. Okay? That's honoring them men. Okay? And this is the etymology for the word elder. Let me load it up. Gotta boot it up.
Yep.
Alright, this is from the Etym Online, of course. Elder. But who put us on the etymology of words?
Right.
The elders, man. This we learn from them. Our spiritual father. Hey, guess what? Our spiritual mother. I'm gonna read elder. The noun is the noun one. Elderly person, senior citizen. From 1200s, from Old English elder, older person, parent, ancestor, chief, prince. For Greek presbyter, compare German Eltern, Danish Förder, speechers for their parents. The Old English for grandfather was elderfather. So elder is your parents, man. So when you calling these men elder, when you saying double honors to the elders, hell, even Sakari, he was called himself checking the elders, but then still referring to them as elders and honoring them, saying he honored them elders. But if you really honor them and call them elders, that means you call them your parents. You still got to deal with them a certain way.
Not just off rash talking out the damn mouth.
You gonna talk to your dad? Yeah, my nigga, what's up? What type of shit is that, man? That's something you do amongst your peers. Like if I'm talking to this brother, yeah, this is my aunt, but I still may say my nigga. Simply, this is a term of affection. It's a term of endearment. But you don't dare say that to your parents, man.
Right, your master.
Right, and that's next in Ephesians, which we're going right back to. That's like, hey, I'll let your brothers know something. My mama know I'm a cursing ass so-called cursing motherfucker. But I'm on the phone with her, man. I limit it when I'm talking to her because she don't like it. Because she don't use that speech. She don't like it. But guess what? I honor those wishes and try to limit it. But it still fucking comes out, and it's no problem, of course, because I'm grown. But it's the fact of respect that I have for her. She don't like the shit. Okay? It's certain shit that hell, the elder hit the man camp. He don't like. And there's nothing wrong with it, but when you're around the elder, you like, okay, it's cut off, because it's respect for the elder, man. It's fucking respect. You motherfuckers don't have any fucking respect for your parents, man. You're disobedient to your parents, man. And that's the scriptures.
Yep.
Shit, in fact, let me get that, then I'm going to go back to this Ephesians. This is 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Right. Which you guys already know. Alright? A lot of you niggas are proud. You're in love with your own goddamn self, man. Vainglory.
Yep.
Alright? That's exactly what you niggas are doing.
That's the exact word the phrase I was going to use. Vainglory, man. So that's the spirit. Covetous. So jealous of the elders. Desiring their seat. Desiring their knowledge. All the apostles ain't there. The elders are the only ones that the Lord dealing with.
Alright.
Hey, Moses take on too. That's a spirit, brother. Hey, Moses take on too much for yourself. Are we not all Levites? Are we not all holy men? Right. Boasters. Plain. Proud. Blasphemers. Because when you're going against the order of the Lord, you're going against the spirit, man. You blaspheme.
Hey, Acts chapter 5. At least you find yourself fighting against YAHAWAH, man. Go ahead. Disobedient to parents.
Unthankful, unholy. And that's what it is, man. You're ungrateful fucking children, man. These men labored. You haven't even been around long enough to even match 2% of their labors, man. And you got the fucking audacity to fucking come at these men as if they're some simple as people of your own generation, man. On your fucking level, when these are your parents. The elders are our parents, man. And there's a certain level of respect you have to keep towards them. Just follow their example, man. Clearly they understand that our Yah, is currently not in his right state of mind. But they still have some respect for him. They even talk about it. That's the example they set before us. That's not respect the person, they still got on them. They just got on them in the way as you would do if your dad was going off. That's the problem out of y'all, man. Y'all are gonna take the truth to y'all parents. Y'all are cussing out like y'all cussed out a nigga on the fucking street. And that shit is going the fuck off. God damn it. This is back to Ephesians 6. And now I'm gonna get verse 5. I'm gonna read verse 4. Just read through it. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in nurture and admonition of the Lord. Okay? And the elders do that, man. The elders do it all the time. All right? It says, not the provoking part. I'm talking about the bring them up and nurture, which, hey, just funny. The apostles just went into that about the nurturing. What brings it to you, being the head,
the head,
which is question YAHAWAH, but they the heads on the earth, and they nurture us, man. Right. It's just truth. And they do that well, and they admonish us, man, which is exhortation. So they give you your fucking big ups, and they also give you your fucking malrebuke or warning. They let you fucking always fucking know. Hey, how many times they've been saying for years, warning brothers about getting fucking linings and bald head, because they ain't kicked nobody out for it yet. So they well seasoned and well balanced and fucking mild tempered, man. When they bring that whip out, they bring it out for a reason. Even with the Detroit camp, you know how that brother is out the camp now, the head of that camp. Lawyer, you know, the Levite brother there, you know, which I actually, you know, love that brother. I'm rooting for him to get back on the right track. I happen to love that brother. Right now he's going to fuck off, and he's going off in a hard way. But
very hard way, man.
Hey, but that's between him and the Lord. But anyway, them brothers have been going off on different doctrines for a minute, and then get corrected on things. He kept going, and then the only thing they did was give you a lash, man, a quick lash, a quick 6-month suspension. You motherfucker can't take harsh, quick rebuke, man. Hey, guess what? Everybody, I'm a grown man. Exactly. Hey, guess what? Grown men used to get their ass whooped according to the law, man. Under 40 lashes. Because above 40 meant that you hated your brother. So now what? This is the ancient one. You motherfuckers getting your ass whooped. You a grown ass man, 30 years old, getting your ass whooped. How about that? Let's talk about how the elders and the high priests are really our daddies, man. They got the authority to literally whip your ass, man. Take a belt, a whip, a cord, and whip and spank that ass.
Yeah, and that's the law.
That's the law, man. Now what, man? You guys are spiritual, man. These are fucking our parents. I want to get this other precept.
Salakia. Can you grab Romans?
Get it so you can
all right.
You got the phone?
No, I ain't got my phone. I thought I did. Go ahead.
Well, I'll get it for you. Romans what?
7:14.
Okay.
Because it says when you read this Romans, it says whatever is basically the law is spiritual. All right. So everything that's contained in the law is spiritual, even going down to, hey, honor thy father and thy mother. All right. Even going back to the law. Well, hey, they got the right to fucking beat your ass, man. All right.
This is Romans 7:14. For we know that the law was spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin.
Right. The law is spiritual, man. All right. Go ahead.
That's what you wanted?
Yeah.
Okay, this is 2 Thessalonians 3. And shit, I thought this was one verse, like, but I'm reading up. This goes right into it. I'm gonna start it. Shit. Damn, it's going to a lot we just said. Seven. I'm gonna start at 7. I'm gonna start at 5. Okay, Salakia. This second Thessalonians, I'm gonna try to read through it because I think the point is like 15. Okay. But it goes into what everything was basically saying. And Yahawah direct your hearts. 2 Thessalonians 3 and 5. Yeah, I'm gonna start there. I ain't gonna look up. I'm gonna start there. I gotta look up though. I ain't gonna be double-minded. And the Lord direct your hearts into the love of the Most High and into the patient waiting for Mashiach. Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our Lord YAHAWAH Mashiach, that ye withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly, not after tradition which he hath received of us. Right? So certain things we keep that was that we found and saw and observed that from the example that the elders have set before us, backed up with solid doctrine, with solid and good works, which they have only shown us, man.
Right.
Which they have only shown us. We can't say, nobody can say otherwise, man. And you can make all the fucking scoff videos you want to. You can scoff at the fact, look, this guy was drunk at camp that day, and he get it from his elders. For one, that brother, you don't know what that brother was going through. For one, two, was he fucking going off? Of course, he wasn't not a sin unto death, not even a sin at all. It was in proper order. Cause say so nobody on the outside can say anything.
They say against
right, but guess what happened? We checked that immediately. For one, two, that video wasn't intended to be uploaded. It was taken down way before you even fucking made your video. And then instead of getting it from my elders, it's bullshit because one, okay, yes, they was drinking some moonshine during the sit down. What laws are they breaking? For one, two, guess what? YAHAWAH was doing what? He was known to be with the publicans and the sinners while drinking. Right. While drinking. So he was edifying while drinking. So for you to say that scripture in the law that says don't bring drinking to the temple shows how much you lack in the spirit understanding of the law itself. That's some simple, stupid shit to say, man. That's simple and stupid, man. Stupid and simple. Okay? Now we command you, brethren. This one is real. For yourselves know how you ought to follow us. Hey, so guess what? You're going over following men. Yeah, you men follow. You men pleasing, you follow the man. I don't follow men. I follow YAHAWAH. Motherfuckers quick to say that, but then in the same breath say, but we don't worship YAHAWAH.
Exactly.
But we don't worship YAHAWAH, man.
And where the spirit of YAHAWAH placed upon right now? The elders.
Hey, I'll fuck y'all up, and they ain't gonna get on some deep breakdown on it, man. We do worship Yahweh. Of course, Yahweh's the top. He is Yahweh, man. He exists. Like Sirach say, describing him, we may come short, we may come a few words. So best way to do it is he is all. So Yahweh is Yahweh, man. He is all. And then after him is YAHAWAH. And after him is the apostles, man. And I'll do you one even more solid, man. We worship the apostles too. and you can make the scoff video, and then I'll make the video breaking it down what I meant by it. You do that, then I'll break it down. God damn it. How about that?
God.
For yourselves know how ye ought to follow us, for we behave not ourselves disorderly among you. And they have never done that, man. On camera or off camera.
Right.
And from my personal encounters with the various apostles, you know, to what I've seen on camera, man. And the stories I've heard, they haven't had bad conduct. And I don't give a fuck about no goddamn biker jacket, man. Because I got on fucking Nike shoes with the goddamn fucking winged goddess on them, man.
Right.
That's what Nike symbol is,
Greek
man.
goddess, man.
Right, the Greek goddess, man. I wear Jordan sometimes with the fucking pyramid on it, man. I may wear fucking a Versace ring, man, that got Medusa on it. I'm saying, you know, it is what it is. There's a name brand, they put that shit on there. So I don't give a fuck about no damn biker jacket, man. How could he possibly be riding that, going hard for them guys when he's traveling in various states with the brothers doing the work? So come on, man. That just shows how lack of spirituality you motherfuckers have. Same motherfucking scoffer that got on robber jeans. What about the fact that the guy that made the robber jeans said he made that shit for homosexuals so he can have some designer, some jewels on their buttocks to entice other homosexuals? What about that? If that's the case, go in on the fact that you motherfuckers are wearing Robins, man. But it's no point in it, because that's clothes. Who gives a fuck, man? Hey, what's the Rock 42:24 say? All things are dope, man. It's the left and right hand side to everything, man.
Okay.
Some shit is just a fucking design. Who gives a fuck? Hey, that be God's meaning, Lord's meaning, man. The Lord don't care about that shit.
Okay.
That's nothing, man. Nobody's bowed down to worship. Who cares if there's fucking skull on it, man? Who gives a fucking flying fuck? It's not putting no power in it, man. You motherfuckers are simple without spirituality. Okay? This is 2 Thessalonians 3. And I'm gonna get to the point. Well, 9. Oh, shit. Not because we have not power, but to make ourselves an example unto you to follow us.
Right. We following their footsteps. All right, as Peter followed YAHAWAH. All right, they're examples unto us. All right, mark the perfect man. All right, go ahead.
11. For we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly, working not at all, but are busybodies.
Busybodies, man.
Right.
Walking fucking unorderly, man. Now you want to make all these damn videos scoffing the elders, but nigga, 5 years ago you was a nigga, man. All right. And
then just before they got on your ass, you was right behind them. You just called because they reproved you. You couldn't handle rebuke. And that busybodies basically man, this is a long ass Greek word, so I'm gonna try this once or twice to get it. Paragozume. Close enough. To bustle about uselessly, to busy oneself about trifling, needless, useless matters. You motherfuckers are going into pointless shit. And you know what? Apostle Rick goes in how I repent about the jacket thing all the time. Okay. When it comes up, not all the time, you know, when it comes up. And you know, my constant is, repent for what? You didn't do shit wrong. Like, who gives a fuck? You took a picture with a goddamn jacket to some fucking biker club you ride to. Ain't like it's fucking Hell's Angels or some shit where you riding around selling drugs, killing some shit. That's like me repenting if I'm in a bowling league. Oh, how about this? On the video game, if I'm in the clan on a Call of Duty, while I'm playing game battles with these guys, and I got a clan tech with them. They may put some dumb shit. I'm gonna repent because I'm playing with these fuckers? No, man. I understand why he's doing it, but I'm saying, like, there was no fucking wrong in it, man. He's doing it just as Paul went ahead and shaved himself to show that he still kept the law.
Right.
He's doing it for you assholes, man. He didn't do shit wrong. Who gives a fuck about a fucking picture? Now them that are such we commend and exhort by our Lord YAHAWAH Mashiach, that with quietness they work and eat their own bread, man. Do what's profitable unto the flock. Okay, you want, if you so heard about the apostles, okay, fine, whatever. Edify the flock, man. Go teach, pump the word, do that. Don't become disobedient children that's scoffing against their parents, man.
Right.
Because you know what you're doing? All you're doing is signing your fucking ticket to hit and getting destroyed by YAHAWAH Shem Shah.
Which now
that's what it is, man.
It's evident now, man. It's fucking evident, man. Go ahead.
And if any man obey not our word by this epistle, note that man and have no company with him, that he may be ashamed, yet count him not as an enemy, but admonish him as a brother. And that's what the apostles do, man. Their first step, for one, with speaking on the Detroit brothers specifically now, it was suspension. It was keep no company with him, let's shame him. He's not an enemy, he's still a brother, but let him do his own thing, let him fall back, whatever the case may be, but so he can get right, so he can be ashamed to get right. Or they kick this brother out so he can be ashamed to get right. Hell, when I first came around, we was known as a smoke camp, man. We was going off in the beginning, of course, and it was the ignorance, but either way, it don't matter. What, even if it was some other shit, we was going off. Because y'all shut us the facts, not us. Who gives a fuck? We was going to fuck off. We got rebuked on it. We got separated from it, man. We didn't begin to scoff at the men that did it. We didn't begin to scoff at the heads of the GMS ordinance camp in Chicago. No, man. We took our judgment, you know, and it's no big ups to us. It's just giving an example of how the thing should be done. We took our stripes, because all it is was a whooping, man. To tighten up. We took our stripes, and you live with it. You know why? Because that's what it is, man. We was ashamed. Hell, we dealt with that shit, man. You got to. That's to build you up. What the fuck's so hard about that? We were wrong. And Peter's tell you about suffering from the fraud or the gentle. And Peter's talking about when you're wrong, when you're right and you suffer.
Yeah, when
that's acceptable. So even if you felt like the apostles was wrong for suspending you, or kicking you out, or whatever, or rebuking you, and you brothers or you niggas or anything, okay, you felt they were wrong, you didn't even take it cheerfully. You didn't take it humbly. Because then the Lord would have stepped you like shit. You'd be like, man, I didn't do nothing, no. Well, I'm going to still go ahead and strive and not mention it, you know, it is what it is. Not let that demon settle in.
That's taking the low.
That's really taking the low, man. I told that brother Detroit about that, man. You got to stop that demon right away, man. Because Satan is always, Satan is as a roaring lion seeking to devour you, man. 1 Peter 5:8. So you got to be on defense. You got to do preemptive strikes, man. Fuck a great offense is a good defense. That's backwards, man. That's Esau shit. A great defense is a good offense, man. You got to be striking first. So Satan ain't got that way in, man. So you can already have it established. Well, even if they did go off, well, I need to be correcting this, doing that. The Lord sees something that maybe I'm missing. Right.
That you just need correction on, man.
Exactly.
The Lord ain't doing it by no fucking coincidence, man.
Exactly, man.
Nigga, get your shit right, man. We have to dead into this shit, man.
Literally, deep dead in, man. Okay. So that's judgment from a parent. Getting a suspension or kicked out of judgment from a parent, man. Whether right or wrong, man. Hey, I remember times I got whooped for shit. Or I think about it. I guess, but I could have been wrong, you know. But times you may get whooped for some shit when you didn't do nothing. You didn't actually do nothing that time. But then think about all the times you didn't get whooped. Get whooped for shit you did. So that was that whooping, that judgment caught up to your ass, man. It works itself out. You fucking assholes. The Lord is in control. It always works itself out.
You don't know when your judgment may come. The same shit we carrying out now. The shit we did in the past lifetime, man.
So when elders get that judgment out, man, that's scriptural, man. To separate for a moment, because look, Uriah wasn't suspended. Uriah was kicked out. Twice, right?
Twice.
But he suspended once. No,
he was suspended, then he was kicked out. Well, including the smoke shit. It's a,
So right, so 3 times his brother was kicked out at least twice and then suspended once. But because how judgment plays out and everything, the brother's back in there.
Con.
And I was with him on the first thing with the smoking thing. I was set aside too, man. And little do y'all know, Uriah was the one. Uriah broke things down to me on the line that day to let me understand things. From that moment, I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Con.
But that's the example you gotta follow, man. So, hey, that's the water y'all about I should have placed somebody to lead me righteously. Because I was young, fresh, and stupid and didn't know shit.
Right, listen to what you said. Young, fresh, and stupid.
And that's the point. The Lord placed y'all in the presence of the real men of the Lord, and y'all just cast it aside as not.
Okay.
I'm going to get this Sirach, and then if you got more, bring it up. Close, because about the parent thing. Oh, you get your phone. I'll get it.
Okay.
Sirach 3 and 1. If I get Sirach 3 and 1, I'm going to get this Matthew 12. Because I mentioned that the apostles, that the elders, not just the apostles, the heads of your camps, brothers above you. Hey man, hell, even some brothers that may be equal to you, because you know it is what it is.
Still got them.
They like our fucking, man, our brothers, our father and mother. And that this is Matthew 12:47. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren? He stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same as my brother and sister and mother. So he took to his disciples, which are men, and said, This is my mother and brethren. And I'll tell you from experience, man, brothers that live with me, they know how I am, man. Like I make it clear, like I'm like a mama bird, man. Like I be worried, like what's going on, man?
Right.
Take me back at 10 o'clock. It's 10:01. It's 10:01. What's going on, man? You know, you gotta page me, let me know, man. Check in, not literally, like of course, I ain't got no pager.
Check in, but that's how it is.
I ain't got no pager, ain't, like not literally, but the point is like you be worried, man. And so imagine how much more the apostles worry, man.
Because they watching over our souls, man.
That's the spirit, brother.
All right. But Jake be simple as hell. One thing it is just pride, man. That pride is a big demon, man. All right? Get your ass corrected and just get in order, man. All right? And the elders done fucking around, which in turns, the spirit of YAHAWAH Shem Yahushua is done fucking around, man.
And they still got balance. Because they done fucking around, and Jake will make the video, just the right attitude of a father. No mercy. For one, man, you got to show mercy after mercy after mercy, and you still was going to false doctrine, for one. Two, prime example shows they're not actually saying the mercy is done with, because we still out teaching, so mercy can't be done with.
And they said repent.
Be spiritual, right? They said repent before that. But guess what? Just this last Saturday sit down, they mentioned the bald head and lion is for the beards again, which they've been saying for the longest, man. And by now, man, for the record, you niggas need to stop balding your heads and getting fucking lions, man. Okay, for one. But they've been saying this for years now, and they still saying the same thing. There's gonna come a time when we're gonna start kicking y'all out. They've been saying that, man. So they still in proper balance. The elders are in, hey, man, they got the experience, they got the fucking balance. It's that simple, man.
Right.
You fucking, hey, you
Senses exercise, man. All right.
Brother, that's right, man.
Hebrews the 5th chapter.
That's right. They can discern both good and evil, man. They've been exercising it. That's the thing. You can't be equal to them. You haven't been around long enough to have that experience, which Sirach tell you the experience brings wisdom. All right, which Hebrews 5 is a precept for that, because that experience do what? Like you just said, exercise your senses to discern, to differentiate between good and evil, which is our job as priests. Next, sit down, separate good and evil. All right, that's what it is, man. This is Sirach 3 and 1. Hear me, your father, O children, and do thereafter that ye may be safe. So, you know, continue the thing you have learned, man. Know who you learned it from. That'll keep you safe. Starting with the fact that Yahweh set up YAHAWAH, and YAHAWAH set up the apostles, man. Jeremiah 3:15. Who else is out here doing this work as the scripture said? These are the men set up by YAHAWAH. Any point you want to make?
No.
For the Lord hath given the father honor over the children, and hath confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons.
Who gave it?
For Yahawah hath given the father honor over the children.
There you go, man. Are we not children in this thing?
Mm-hmm.
And who's the fathers that he gave us?
Mm-hmm.
1 + 1 = 2, jackass. All right?
And hath confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. And we just read the Matthew 12, man. So these, our elders, our parents. The word elder itself breaks that down.
Obey your parents in the Lord, man. It's that simple.
Bottom line. Whoso honors his father maketh an atonement for his sins. Whoso honors his father maketh an atonement for his sins.
So you covering your own ass, man. All right? Ultimately.
Hey. And he that honoreth his mother is as one that layeth up treasure.
So it's supposed to be a beautiful thing, man.
Right.
Just stay in order. What's so hard about that?
And you know, it makes them, for one, it makes them our fathers when they're over us. You know, they giving us these orders from YAHAWAH, YAHAWAH. And they our mother because they're giving us wisdom. Which wisdom, Proverbs break down how wisdom is a mother to us. Who's the one breaking down this sweet wisdom to us? Right, Sirach too. Who's the one breaking down the sweet wisdom to us, man? The apostles, man. Which make them what? Our parents.
Our parents.
Hence why they earn the title elders.
Who else is that? Who else on this planet Earth are doing the things the elders of GMS has done? All right? Look at the track history. The work, man. All right? Ain't nobody on this fucking planet Earth can say, oh, well, Yahanawah, he's the true man. No, he ain't the true man. He going off on the mark. Look at the doctrine.
He don't even go out and teach, man.
Right.
Hey, he even took a short vacation when he got ran off into Jamaica, and then because he was on some gay shit, apparently ran back up to here. Okay. So who else could it be? That was never pushed into a corner. They never stopped teaching. Okay. Kept and keeps solid doctrine. Taught, pumping the words to the point where it's literally across the four corners, proclaiming Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Right. That's the apostles.
And they still honor their elders.
Right. They set forth the perfect example. Like Paul just said. Did we walk disorderly amongst you? No. And they showing us the right examples, man. Okay. Whoso honors his father shall have joy of his own children, and when he maketh his praise shall be heard.
Right, and one thing the elder said, 2007, when this thing hit the YouTube, and they started seeing the camps pop up, that gave them great joy, man. Because they said they was feeling down for a little moment of time, man, until that thing popped off. So guess what? They started to see their children grow, man. Parents, hence that's why they got that title. Elders and apostles, man. All right? The apostles, man. Go ahead.
He that honors his father shall have a long life. Plain. But then it goes to let you know how spiritual it doubles up. He that is obedient unto Yahawah shall be a comfort to his mother. So you honor your father, man, keeping the orders and dealing with them as unto your father, man. And then being obedient to Yahawah, you're a comfort to your mother because you're keeping that doctrine. You're keeping that wisdom, man. The things that were taught to you from the apostles, from my elders, from my parents.
And you grow by that wisdom. Hence, that's why you only really need to deal with the milk, because that's going to build you up anyway, man. Man.
He that, and this is the bottom line.
Go ahead.
He that feareth Yahawah will honor his father, and will do service unto his parents as to his masters. What proves that Ephesians 6:1, and Ephesians, I think 6:5, or 6:6, when it talks about 6:1 talks about the parents, but 6:5 talks about the masters. I don't think I went back to that. I'm gonna get that. Let me get that real quick. Just in case I missed it, because I'm not sure. This is Ephesians 6, and I did read it, but I'm gonna read it again. 6:5. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters.
Right. Servants, be obedient unto them that are your masters, man. So yes, we do have masters in this thing. Jedi, Padawan. It's as simple as that. All right.
Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters, your parents, your elders, according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, and singleness of your heart, as unto Mashiach. So, Sakari, you want to scoff there? So the elder sit in the seat of Yahawashi? Come on, man. If you were spiritual enough, you would understand what was being said. We doing our service to the elders as to YAHAWAH, because YAHAWAH, the spirit of YAHAWAH is in them, man.
God.
Okay? And y'all look up the Greek for singleness, man. It's a great word. Not with eye service as men pleasers, but as the servants of YAHAWAH.
So that's why we do it, man.
So we're not doing it to make them feel better. We're doing it for fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWAH, and the fact that Yahweh YAHAWAH set them up. Okay. And that we know that these are great men. Doing the will of the Most High from the heart. So it ain't kissing ass. It's being respectful and honoring the law of the Lord, man. Simple as that. Honoring our father and our mother, which is the first law, first commandment with promise. Okay? With goodwill, doing service as to the Lord and not to men. So we doing these things not to men, because all they men in the flesh, but these are holy men that has the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWAH in them, man. Right. Bottom line.
So you don't know who honestly, you don't know who the fuck you may be talking to in the spirit.
Right. You can be scoffing at Paul. You can be scoffing at Jeremiah. You can be scoffing at Esdras. You can be scoffing at Jonah.
Nehemiah, anybody.
Right. You don't know who the fuck you be scoffing at anybody, man. You be scoffing at John. And John was YAHAWAH's favorite, his beloved. John. So you should be fucking really beware of that shit, man, offending with these little ones. This is Sirach 3 and 8. Well, I'm going to read 7 again. He that feareth Yahweh will honor his father, and with the service to his parents as to his masters. Honor thy father and mother, both in word and deed. So just saying double honors, all right? But then you want to call them my nigga, this, that, and scoffing and shit. It says in word and deed, that a blessing may come upon thee from them. For the blessing of the father established the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooted out foundations. So when the elders start putting a curse on you, man, yo, it never fails. Motherfuckers wither more and more away. Whether they fade into darkness or going to more bugged out doctrine, man. Towards evidence to the point like, well, this motherfucker bugged out. Glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee. So ain't no glory into the shit you're doing, Zakari. Flat out. For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and a mother in dishonor is reproach to the children.
You guys are reproaches, man. All right?
Okay.
You fucking naughty behavior.
Right. Naughty. My son, help thy father in his age, and grieve him not as long as he liveth. And if his understanding fail, have patience with him. And exactly.
Elder Taha and his elder
Ariah,
Ariah, high priest Ariah. All right, that was a perfect example right there.
So with that being said, I'm gonna read. And if his understanding fail, have patience with him and despise him not when thou art in thy full strength. So let's just say if that was the case with the apostles, if you guys was right, which you're not, if you guys are right that the apostles are now starting to slip and go off, which they're not.
For the record.
For the record, which they're not. But if that was the case, because that's what's going on with the apostles in Ariah. But look how they're dealing with them. Look at that example. They're dealing patiently with them. Okay, they're not despising them. Because that's their father. So let's look at our spiritual fathers, our spiritual mothers. Okay, our spiritual fathers. The apostles, if they are going off, you know how you're supposed to deal with them? But patience, man. If they starting to do such shit towards you, you don't make scoff videos against them. You're not now degrading them, my nigga. These motherfuckers, these dumbass niggas. No.
Ramla, the old fool,
right,
man. You in danger of hellfire.
Right.
From that alone.
That's not what you're doing. If you in your full strength and they slipping, you don't do shit like that. Which they're not. And you're not in your full strength. You're going up. In fact, that may be your full strength. Because you're weak motherfuckers. Okay? For the reliving of thy father shall not be forgotten, and instead of sins it shall be added to build thee up. In the day of thine affliction it shall be remembered. Thy sins also shall melt away as the ice in the fair warm weather. So guess what? You guys are missing your chance to cover up your sins. Because if you're in your mindset, even if you're right, according to your own mindset, you should be relieving them, man. You should be having patience with them. You should not be despising them. Okay? You guys are going the fuck off. Even according to your own mindset. Y'all are going off, man. He that forsaketh his father is as a blasphemer, He that angereth his mother is cursed of Yahawah.
So you're the blasphemer, motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? He blasphemed the spirit. Nigga, you blaspheming right now. All right? And you a fucking curse. As the scripture just read. So that's your fucking downfall, man.
That's it. I mean, I've been reading the next verse, and that's really it. Like, you know.
And Salaki, going back to the point when you said, shit, you don't know who the fuck y'all may be talking to in the spirit. All right? When you read Hebrews, it says you entertain angels unawares. All right? But when you read Sirach, it called Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, angels of the Lord.
Second Esdras.
Second Esdras, man.
The first chapter at the end, yep.
All right.
My son, go on with their business in meekness, so as thou be beloved of him that is approved. So if you simply felt that was going off, man, you should have continued in meekness.
Being humble,
right?
Man.
And meekness is actually extreme humility. So you look up humble and talks about how degrading yourself, being as base as the ground, really from the I think it's the Latin or Greek humus, which means ground. Or if you're really gonna be humble like that, imagine how more humble you gotta be with meekness. Well, using the word meekness, you guys don't have that, man. But hey, all praise to Yahawah Shemi Al-Shai, because hopefully we didn't elect. It gotta be a 2/3 and it gotta be an elect.
So you guys are playing your roles, man.
Right. And maybe how keep us, Shamar Nawah, man.
Baba Kushah.
So, you want to get out scripture?
No, that's it.
Okay. With that, all praise, honor, glory to
Yahawah. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai.
Double honors to the elders. The elders, man, our parents.
Our fathers.
Right. And our mothers, our brothers, our sisters. Hey, simple as that. Right, the apostles of the great millstone. And salutation to all you brothers, which happen to also be your sisters and mothers, them that do the will of Yahawah, Yahawah Shai, in sincerity and truth and with charity in the spirit. All right, we salute you, brothers, man. Barakatham, Shalom.
Shalom.